All right, let's talk about situationships. If you don't know what a situationship is, basically it's when two people are more than friends but less than a relationship. There's no labels, boundaries haven't been clearly stated, and most of all, sometimes there is not exclusivity, meaning that one partner might go for somebody else while they're in a situationship, which can obviously cause problems. And there are many problems with situationships. I think it's best described by a TikTok I saw, and I don't know the original creator. If you know the original creator, please link it in the comments. I will credit them. Basically, it went a little something like this. A guy and a girl are in a situationship. He likes her more than she likes him, but he still stays. Why? He thinks she might change her mind soon. Will she? No. Does he know this? Yes. Does he still stay? Yes. Why is that? Well, it's because he lacks self-respect, and he does not want to end it. He is just going to hope that things will get better, knowing full well that they won't. As for her, why does she stay? Because she gets the attention she needs. She knows it's at his expense, but she enjoys it too much to stop. That's just one of the common examples of this type of situationship. The thing with them is they're just immature, It's two people who don't quite want to be together, but they don't want to be apart, And you kind of have to pick one or the other. So if you want to go into a relationship when you're in a situationship, you have to establish boundaries, establish exclusivity, and all that good stuff. And it's sad because a lot of these don't work out most of the time. They usually end up in someone getting hurt or, going back to friends. Just not an all-around not a good situation, right? Personally, I've never really been in a situationship. I've had some similar experiences, but nothing that I would describe as yeah, that's a situationship. But I just think that they're stupid, because the physical connection is there. You might be, fooling around doing stuff, but you're not really emotionally involved, You don't care about the person as much as you should. And they don't care about you as much as they should. And that's just never a good situation. But the reason I think they're stupid is because you should be dating to marry. And even so, if you're dating to marry, you might accidentally find yourself in a situationship, but you should probably end it if that person is not right, if that person isn't exactly what you wanted, Don't settle for someone who doesn't love you for you. And it's okay if they don't love you yet. They're going to learn to love you. But try and find someone who gets you what you need, what you want, fulfills your needs, fulfills your needs. So I saw this little argument going on TikTok, just a little corner of TikTok. Someone was saying about, dating to marry, that you shouldn't actually date to marry because we're too young. It was this girl, she's in her 20s, right? And, I'm 17 and I'm dating to marry. So here's kind of my side of things, all right? Dating to marry doesn't specifically mean that because I got with this person, I'm committed to marrying them. No. Dating to marry simply means I'm going to seek out someone who I think I can have a life with. I'm going to seek out someone who I can have a serious and long-term relationship with. Because our generation, Generation Z just simply isn't that serious. And the same can be said when it comes to relationships. So I'm going to seek out someone who wants that long-term, who wants that seriousness. And just because you got with someone that you sought out when you were dating to marry, it doesn't mean you have to marry them. There's no commitment to marriage. Save that for later, man. Save that for later. Luckily, I found a girl that I want to marry, and I stick by that, and I cannot wait to get married to her because she is so amazing. But that might not be the case for you. So, don't worry about marriage. Don't worry about marriage until you're older. My advice, if you're in a situationship and you want to make it a relationship, establish those boundaries. Say, hey, I want this to be just me and you. I don't like that you're over there with Brad or Chad, just me and you. And if she disagrees, then, you didn't get what you want and you got to end it. But if she does agree, then, it might turn into a relationship. Things happen, situationships happen. It's a difficult situation for both parties. But, just be mature about it. Don't drag it on longer than it needs to be. If you're not getting what you need and the other person is finding happiness at your expense, don't stay. It's not worth it. There are many other fish in the sea, and I can tell you that you will find someone who's worth it. Okay, so I found this video by Jordan the Stallion on TikTok, and we're just going to watch it and go through it because this definitely relates to what I'm talking about.
Are you two a couple? Tough question. Are you two a couple?
Tough question. Come here. Merrily holding hands in public and then saying tough question is the definition of what dating is like in this current generation right now. There are so many situationships, it is almost confusing.
Okay, so Jordan was pretty spot on with this, They hit him with the tough question, and, it's a situationship, nothing more to it. But this next section he's about to talk about is going to show you why I don't like situationships, why I think they're stupid, and why I think that they're just not worth it, all right? Check this out.
Garlic salt, that's the recipe for it. And they said, oh, thank you so much. And I said, yeah, I'm happy that you can share it with your girlfriend. And he looked at this girl and he said, oh, we're not together. And I said, you guys are holding hands. And he said, yeah, no, we're not together. We're talking. And I said, well, how long have you guys been talking for? He said, 5 years. Come here. There is no conversation in the world that lasts 5 years. Does that mean?
Again, Jordan's pretty spot on with this. I mean, 5 years of a talking stage is just simply not worth it. At that point, like he says, you either want to be together or you don't. Make a decision. That's just my opinion on situationships. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe.